Recently I started to think about attaching some ground kind of ground anchor for my motorcycle, because of course you have a disc lock. Of course a disc lock has an alarm, but for, like, I don't know, if you go to vacation or some long trip, or like you want to be more peaceful thinking about your bike staying on parking lot without like your attendance, so it might be a good idea to bring some additional level of protection, and I mean physical protection. It's anchoring it to the ground, and I found this Kryptonite Stronghold. Kryptonite Stronghold anchor. And when I found it on website, it was looking nice and good, and I have some trust to this Kryptonite brand, because I do have a chain pretty good, pretty strong from this brand, and I like it. And I decided, hey, let's give it a try to the anchor as well. And I was really surprised once it arrived. So basically on the photo, and my like first time perception was like it should be like this, maybe half of the size. But once it arrived, oh guys, it is massive. It is massive anchor. Basically, let me show you guys. It's around 7.5 inches in diameter, right? 7.5. It's pretty big, oh guy. And the height of it, it's less than I would say 1.5 inches, right? And you can think about like, hey, if I mount this on the ground, how my car will it like interfere with my car? No, absolutely no, because this guy will be mounted in the center or close to the center of your parking lot, so will be no any interference with your car. And even if you want to mount it like on the trail of your car wheel, it should be no problem, because this anchor put it back, and a wheel can basically, you can drive you can ride above it without no problem. So yeah, in the box it does have some furniture for installation, I believe, and it does show some main functionality on the inside. So it says bolt installed directly into cement, okay, and the latch, like shackle, it's 16 millimeter, not just 16 millimeter, but hardened steel, right? So it means like if you try to break it using some tool, it will take much more time comparing to not hardened steel. And I like this moment that it includes beads, so seems like it includes everything needed to be used to install this tool. Yeah, and the this shackle is can be looked like flat, can be flattened when it's not in use, so it's not interfere with anything on the ground. So yeah guys, let me unbox it and check what we have inside. Okay, by the way, it's really stiff box. I mean, really good package. Okay. this is big old guy, big guy. I really didn't expect it to be so big. Okay. Wow, double protection. So even though I already opened this one, it has additional stitch for the lock by itself. So even though I have an access to this section and can touch everything that inside this furniture box, the anchor by itself is not accessible yet. Okay, so what we have here, it's pretty nice, right? Isn't it? So we have, wow, we have 5/8 number 16, so 16 mil the drill bit, one, and green one we have 5/16 8 mil drill bit. So I believe it will be used like a primer one, like you just drill 8 mil hole and then just expanded it using this 16 mil bolt drill, right? It makes sense. It will produce more accurate result. I like this. And thank you Kryptonite to putting it in these small bags. So after we use, I mean small boxes, after we use I can hold it securely in my toolbox and maybe reuse it for my other home projects. Nice to have. Okay, what we have here, and here we have our bolts. Okay, and we have a keys for these bolts. This is nice. And how this furniture works, basically you drill a hole, 16 mil hole, right? You put this inside the hole, and once you try to tighten it, it will expand the tail of this bolt, like of this entire system. It will expand it, and it will like be anchor, kind of anchor deep inside the cement, right? And basically how deep it is, it's about little bit more than 2¼ inch. Not very big, not too small, maybe like optimal solution. Okay, and we have here BB balls. Once you install it, you press these BB balls, one hit with a hammer, and it will be really hard to unscrew it back, because you cannot insert the hex driver if BB inside, right? Simple and smart. And here we have some caps for bolts, I believe. Yep. Okay. And we have one more, this like small tool. I'm not sure what is it, maybe for like cover. Let me try to actually open this guy up. Oh, sorry. Oh, I like working knife, to use working knife to open it. It's pretty easy, straightforward process. More like easy comparing to using scissors or other kind of knives. Okay, here you go. Hello. Okay, so this one is just a cover. This is kind of ABS plastic. I believe it should be no problem at all if you ride with your car over with this, so it should be good. And here's the mechanism. Here's the shackle, and here is the basically the anchor, right? And under the shackle we have this small piece of caprolone or something, which just basically provide more smooth and maybe less noisy movement for this shackle. Very nice. Oh, okay, and this smaller key, it's to mount this cover on the shackle, and to screw 2 bolts, 1 and 2 bolts, which lays in the kit. And just let me check real quick. Okay, here's a bolt and how it goes inside. Okay, yeah, pretty nice and cool. Yeah, it feels really heavy, guys, so it's not something you would like to handle with you, like even on your motorcycle. It's heavy, it's really heavy, so it should be grounded, anchored, and that's it. It's like good, really good anchor. Okay, and once it's anchored, let me check for you. Here is BBs. Okay, so let's say we just anchor it all 3. Let's see, this is the third, the last one. I just put it here. I just put 1 BB ball here and hammered it down, right? That's it. It will lock, and even if I decide like to change apartment, will anchor probably will stay here forever. It will be a gift for the next tenant. Okay, sorry. And let's say you anchored it, right? And you put this cover up. Oh, awesome. And this cover, it has little bit, it requires also a little bit hammering, right? So you can hammer it, and this is like kind of double protection. You have a BB, you cannot install key and unscrew this bolt, but to get inside to make something with this BB, you have to break this stuff as well, this cover, right? Isn't smart? Yes, it does. Okay, guys, so the shackle, let me check. Let me check my ruler. So shackle, I would say it's kind of 15, more to 15 millimeters than 16. My trusty ruler says it's 15 millimeters. But either way, it's really sturdy product, and I believe it will work really fine for my purpose, which is just anchoring my bike on my parking lot and to make it more secure. Okay, and we can put this back. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I like this product. I like the design, how it designed. I like the heavy feel of it. So it's really nice and sturdy, high quality product, and I like it. If you also like it, like my video, if my video was useful for you, please thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel. I like to do stuff by myself. I'm handy guy, so you'll see on my channel. Bye bye.